The Witch's Homework. I don't know if I'm bothered to do that. Yeah. I don't know. I might do that off stream. I don't know, because Okay, sure. Was that just what I read? Yeah. I don't know. Was that Durin's doing? He managed to kill all of them.
Oh, it's Durin!
I think Caden said this was around 20 minutes long or something like that, so let's see how long this is.
Traveler in Paimon? Huh. I'm sorry, I hope I didn't scare you.
Oh, no, you didn't scare us. Just gave us a little surprise.
Because the Witch's Homework, I can only do it for what? Fischl, Sucrose, Klee, Mona, I think.
I don't know. It just feels like it's gotten harder to control.
And Durin, I guess, if he counts. And Venti, yeah, I got Venti as well.
Get hurt.
It's all good. We've had worse.
Is there abyssal powers inside you acting up?
No, don't worry about that. It's been very stable ever since I got this body. Albedo made sure of that. What you saw just now is something that only started happening recently. Maybe I'm still acclimating or something. I'm sure it'll clear up over time. Anyway, what brings you here? Did you need something?
Well...
The day that the writer and the watcher crossed paths was the day that the magic known as storytelling was born.
So, she asked us to come.
Miss Alice?
Oh, you too? I guess I really do need to work on my impression. Well, never mind that. It's been too long, Mini Durin. And please, that's Aunt Alice to you. I have brought you and the Traveler together here for a very important purpose. It has to do with your mom.
My mom?
You mean M?
Indeed. Fairy tale author extraordinaire, Anya Marie Andersdottir. See, I knew this would be right up your alley. Now then, if you'll open the book, I will begin.
Oh yeah, I thought I just showed the cards, what Arcanum cards I have. I don't know which ones I picked, to be honest. I guess it's too late until we get a chance to take control of our characters again. The day the writer and the watcher. Okay, I can't read that in time.
Whoa! What is this place? It reminds Paimon of Simulanka.
The two are indeed similar. Both worlds were built using the same magic.
Oh, Alice is here.
Aha! So it is Alice!
Hello, Aunt Alice?
Oh, no need to be shy. Just think of me as one of your mother's dearest friends.
You keep talking about stories and magic. What's this all about? Simulanka 2.0 or something?
Certainly not. Simulanka was a peerless masterpiece. Without the original author, it would be impossible to create a sequel, even for me. But you are right about one thing. Just like last time, I want to show you a work of magic that has to do with storytelling.
What's this?
It's the book we just saw.
This is your mother's dying wish.
My mother's dying wish was a book?
Let me answer that with a question. What do you suppose would be a writer's greatest regret? Have you ever read a book called The Little Witch and the Undying Fire?
I have, but I'm not sure who wrote it. Not yet.
Oh, well, you're missing out. It's
Imagine me reading a book.
It began as a little game at our tea parties. Each of us took turns writing the next part of the story. I wrote the first volume, then the other mages took their turns. Em was tasked with writing the final volume and tying everything up. But by the time everyone had finished writing their parts, Em had passed away. Oh, it was a terrible shame. A true tragedy. And that is the answer to my question. A writer's greatest regret is to leave a story unfinished.
That makes sense.
But all is not lost. I couldn't stand the doom and gloom of it all, so I went ahead and wrote an ending myself on her behalf.
Then what's this book?
This is the answer your mother gave
Our little
to the same
Durin.
question. In her eyes, this was her greatest regret. She made me promise that I would bring it to you, because she believed the only person who could resolve this regret is you.
So my mother's greatest regret is another unfinished story?
You could say that.
And I guess resolving the regret means finishing the story?
That's one way to put it.
Ugh. Is a straight answer too much to ask for?
Her answer was quite the opposite of what I'd expected. But oh, how touching it was. I'd love to tell you what she said, I really would. But that would spoil the plot, and we can't have that. Spoilers ruin everything.
Oh.
Fine, we'll make do with the breadcrumbs. It's hardly the first time you strung us along like this.
Just think of this task as giving a story a much-needed ending.
That's the Alice peak there, or Alice look.
Do your best.
I understand. But I only just started learning human script, and I don't have any writing experience at all.
You got more. Same here, Durin, same here. No writing experience at all.
Relax. Why else do you think your dear aunt went and found you two such wonderful helpers? With their experience, you'll have so many story ideas you won't know what to do with them.
So that's why we're here.
Don't be shy to ask lots of questions.
Well, I'm happy to help.
Yeah. If it's to help Durin fulfill his mother's dying wish, then we're in.
Aunt Alice, could I ask, what kind of story was my mother hoping to write?
I had a feeling this might come up, but that answer isn't mine to give. You'll have to find it yourself, here inside this book.
Yeah, I wonder if the 5 days refers to like 5 chapters in the book or something like that. Because I'm thinking, why is it 5 calendar days you have to do it in?
We'll help you come up with loads of ideas. Yeah, let's find a nice spot where we can settle in and read through this thing. We could even get some snacks, too.
Ooh, the actual process might not be quite the walk in the park you're imagining, Paimon.
Why's that?
Because when Em created this book, she borrowed my magic. In other words, it's not a book you can just pick up and read. It's a magical book.
Ooh, magical book.
Its chapters are scattered through memories of the past. Gather them all, and the book
Okay, so
will
it's
show
5.
you
It could be
its
5
secret.
chapters. That's why you got to do it in 5 days.
So, where are we supposed to find these memories?
Em left a trail of clues for each unfinished chapter. Follow the hints, and you'll find them. Oh, and when it comes to adding to the story yourselves, you'll need to use this.
What the hell is that? Is that ink? And a quill?
And this is...
This, my dear little Paimon, is the ink Em left behind. Infused with a little of my own magic, of course. If you're planning on writing something inside the book, you'll need it.
How very magical.
It's extremely precious, so be sure to use it sparingly. This is all that's left.
So we need to search for the memories and keep an eye on how much ink we're using.
It just had to be a wild goose chase, didn't it?
Perhaps it's just another form of storytelling. Em was ever so creative when it came to things like that. Just think of it as a little challenge your mom left behind. Who knows? There could even be a mysterious prize at the end of it all.
I don't care about that. This was my mother's dying wish. Whatever it takes, I'll find a way.
Yep.
And we're here
With
to
the
help.
two of us by your side, you'll be just fine.
Okie dokie. That should be pretty much all you need to know. Oh, and once the story's complete, do let me have a little look-see, okay? I've read everything she ever wrote, so naturally, I can't miss this one.
How will we find you?
Yeah. Most of the time, you're pretty hard to pin down.
Don't worry, I'll know when you're finished. Just wait for me to reach out.
So I'm just changing the title, stream title name, just in case people get baited and spoiled.
All right, off you go. I can't wait to hear how the story ends.
Yeah, so I think like this might be the last Genshin stream for the patch. So we're gonna probably be moving on to Ace Attorney, the Miles Edgeworth game, the second one.
Here we are again.
But
This magic really is incredible, huh?
but before each time we start the Miles Edgeworth stream, we do the Durin story quest. So for example, I don't know, next time I'm going to stream sometime next week, I'll probably do 2 gaming streams. So I do day 2, day 3 of Durin's story quest, then I switch over to Miles Edgeworth. I think that's going to be the way we play it. And then the following week, we do like another two gaming sessions, and again I'll do Durin's story day 4 and then day 5, and then after that I'll do the Edgeworth's games. I think it's stupid that you need to do it across 5 days, but I'm sure there's a reason why.
Right.
Let's take a look at this book.
We should be on the lookout for clues. Huh?
A corner of repose for countless tales, watched over by the honor of knights. A place for stories to sleep, perchance to dream, of ancient cities and the epics of ages past.
Yeah, I just feel like maybe we could have just changed the clock right, and just make it move forward 24 hours. So it's like an in-game days rather than real life calendar days.
There, a witch once spent a sleepless night, and all to bring forth a story yet untold. Find the place I speak of, for it is where the seeds of this story lie.
Was that a riddle? Where do you think this mysterious place could be?
Obviously, it's the Monster Library.
Hey, you might actually be onto something.
Paimon, you
Guess that
bozo.
means we need to head back to Mondstadt?
I had a feeling that's where we would be headed. After all, it's where my mother was from, and I bet it's where she wrote this story, too.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Still, I feel bad about dragging the two of you along on such a long journey.
Don't worry about it. We don't really have much going on right now, so we're all yours.
Man,
Come
what
on, let's go.
what day are you in the? What day are you in terms of the Durin story quest? Are you on day? Wait, technically came out on Wednesday, right? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Are you on day 4 or are you on day 3, day 2? Oh, you haven't started it. Okay, so this is spoilers for you then. You might not want to watch it then. I couldn't read that in time. It's probably telling me that I'm not in the right area. Oh, but before we do that, let's see what Arcanum cards I have. Okay, before we do that, let me get rid of this red dot. How do we do this game? We press, it's this thing here, right? We keep that just in case. Okay, we don't have many poop artifacts. Screw it. I'm sure it'll be fine. There we go. Okay, so it was one. Was it here? Is it this one here? No. It's not this. It's this. Yeah, Lunar Arcana case. Yeah. Okay, so this is that more than 12 I saw? Okay, so the thing that was revolving does remind of the thing that we saw in the Archon quest. Yeah. Oh, I did get the Hermit. I did pick the Hermit, Erilyn, you're still here. Yeah, I picked the Hermit, which was what, number 9? I picked the Star, which is 17. And I picked Temperus, which is 14. Oh, there's a lot of these. Yeah, I've only got 3. Yeah, everyone else got 3, I guess, yeah. Okay, oh, Desta did do it then in the end because he's got 3 as well. Sweet. Oh, we can claim easy primos. It wasn't that many primos, but easy primos. Oh, you get to see the art. That's it. Oh yeah, speaking of that, we get an extra wish from completing the Argon quest. Let me change my team. We still need better artifacts for Nefa, but it's okay for now. I still can't read that in time.
Ad Astro. Thank you for completing.
But yeah, have a nice luck, man. Go to the monster library. I don't know if we can easily get there from IT. No, I think we can take the lift, right? I'm too lazy to glide down there. I was wondering, can we just take the lift, turn around and take the lift? Does it work like that or no? Okay, it works.
Whoa! This is way too many books! Considering this library organizing job is classified as a premium commission, Paimon came mentally prepared, you know? But seeing it in person is something else.
Why, if it isn't Cutie and Paimon? What brings you back to Mondstadt? Let me guess. You missed me so much, you just had to come visit. Is that it?
You saw right through me here for business, actually.
Found you! We were starting to think you weren't clocking in today.
Well, I wasn't planning to. But then, Catherine mentioned someone had finally accepted an important commission for the library. So I came to check on things. Might you both be here for that very commission by any chance?
Pleased to meet you. We're the only ones here, so yeah.
Ah, music to my ears. Now, as you can see, a certain anonymous benefactor has donated a large amount of books to us. Imagine my surprise when a glance down the book list revealed that each one would be an entirely new addition to our collection. There are books of all different kinds, including quite a few that are banned. Troublesome, I know. So this wasn't an odd job I could trust to just anyone. And sorting them myself? My, what a headache that would be. It would take ages. All that to say, I'm very relieved to see you here. I would treat you to some tea, of course, but looking at the state of this place, perhaps another time, yes?
Don't worry, just leave the commission to us.
You're as sweet as ever, Paimon. Well then, good luck in here. I'll leave you to it.
So many books.
Finally! We made it to the last stack! What even are some of these books? A Hilichurl's Guide to Running for Your Life? Do Hilichurls even read? Oh, and Basics of Whopper Flower Cultivation. Could grow one of those anyway.
I wouldn't mind growing those because then I would never run out of nectar.
And what's this one? The Little Witch's Dictionary? Huh. That title's kind of suspicious.
No, it's not on the list
Did we
either.
already sort this area?
Yeah.
Did you notice it earlier? Witches always make Paimon think of, you know.
Yoo-hoo! Looking for me?
Alice? How did you get in here?
You must not have noticed, Paimon. I wasn't the one who barged in at all. When you opened that dictionary, you entered a mage's domain.
What? Ugh. Paimon knew that book had issues.
Have you ever read the storybook, The Little Witch and the Undying Fire, by any chance?
I think so. First I've heard of it. Yeah.
No matter.
Imagine me
Just in
reading.
name, this book was written as a dictionary for the other one. The actual contents of the two aren't related at all, though.
Ugh. That explanation makes things even more confusing.
Oh dear. Where should I begin? You know the promise the Hexen Circle made to Varka at the Tripartite Conference, yes?
Yep, we do.
Namely, that in Mondstadt's greatest time of need, the mages would
Yep.
return and lend their aid to the nation. Well, waiting around for danger to descend upon the land isn't exactly our style. Rather than a scenario where we jump in and save the day out of nowhere, it makes more sense to lay the groundwork over time. That's how M put it. Besides, who knows when such a crisis could occur? It could be in the next life, or even tomorrow. Preparation is crucial. So, I gathered the mages together to write this dictionary. Of course, it had to be under the guise of being related to that storybook. Otherwise, I would never have been able to get them in one place.
Sounds like a lot of work. So how do we factor in exactly?
Well, we looked into Barbie's scryglass and came up with a series of tasks tailor-made for the people of Mondstadt.
I'm assuming
They're all
Barbie's
in
B
this
Barbalov.
dictionary.
Like a nickname for her.
Striving toward a common goal, overcoming obstacles alongside trusted companions, becoming better versions of ourselves. That is the best defense against what dangers could lie ahead.
Oh, you make it sound like something bad is actually about to happen.
Now, I never said that. But still, we are talking about trusted companions here, Paimon. And when we speak of a person who could be considered a friend to all in Mondstadt, I'm afraid the pool of options consists of but one.
I see what's going on here. I should have seen this coming.
Wait, the huge book donation? That was just an excuse to get us here, wasn't it?
Yep.
We had to spend ages sorting through them, you know?
Oh dear, I
Played like a
never could
fiddle
have
by
imagined
Alice.
You would need to go to such trouble.
Alice is a tremendous, talented violinist, I guess.
Sure you didn't.
Well, this is an important book. I couldn't just bring it into Teyvat without taking any precautions. Much better to hide it in plain sight, you see. That's why I donated all those other books to the library. Besides, it's not like this is a bad thing. Just think of it as an excuse to reunite with old friends. And as a favor to your dear Aunt Alice.
Okay. If the goal is to help the people of Mondstadt, then we're in. We'll take the dictionary. And the next time we run into our friends, we'll pass your tests and stuff along, okay?
Hey, IT, how's it going? Yeah, I think the race tomorrow is going to be interesting on in the first turn, first corner. I still think Norris, if he wants to win the championship, he needs to play sensibly. Like, it's still okay to let Piastri go past him. Obviously, no one else, but you know, just play smart, keep it clean. It's yours to lose. For Verstappen, he just needs to. He'll do. I think he'll do whatever it takes to make sure he's first in the corner at turn 1. So it's the best of Norris's interest to just let Verstappen go through. Like, even if he did a better start, just let him go through. Let him do his own race. Let him win the race. For Piastri, obviously he's got the intention to probably essentially dive bomb turn 1 and come out first because he needs to win the race himself, right? So yeah, just let Verstappen and Piastri squabble it out. Who knows? They may end up taking each other out. You know, when push comes to shove, right? Because there's going to be a sense of urgency for Piastri to win, and you know, and the fate is in everyone else's hands. It's out of his hands, essentially. So yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be clean either as well. I think there's going to be some crashes, or tangles at least, little nudging and pokes, but we'll see what would happen.
Wonderful. Then I'll let you get to it. Have fun!
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Complete Witch's Homework related quest to unlock additional talents for the corresponding characters. Certain character skills and constellation effects will also change. Increase their level to level 70. Oh, so they need to be level 70. I think that's fine. Wait, does that mean I finished the story quest? I got confused. Did I start the Witch's Homework or did I start Durin's story? Bruh, have I not started it yet? Bruh, my race is only constellation 3. I've been playing since day 3 and he's constellation. No, there's no way he's only constellation 3, right? Wait, all this time I thought he was constellation 6. Wait, what's this red dot on her name? Ah, it's the talent thing. Okay. No, for real though. Really? Man, this is so hard. I can never find my characters. I gotta do it by elements these days. Oh, he's only level 50. Fuck, I gotta build him. I guess I built on EU, but not on NA. I don't think I have Pale Flame. Oh shit. Fuck. You know what, fuck it. Let's just take Eula's one. Not like I use Eula anyway. I think it was Bloodstain. I did 2-2. Why can't I see the Bloodstain stuff? Hello? Oh, there we go. Pale Flame, Bloodstain. Oh no, because this is gonna have to be fucking. I don't have enough. Okay, I gotta get. Oh my gosh. Okay. I can't believe I'm leveling this up when it's so trash. Oof. This is so... Oh, this is so terrible. This is so terrible. It's so bad. Yeah, I regret. You know, I probably should have just strongboxed freaking Pale Flame. I just wasted freaking more resources and stuff on those shitty Bloodstain ones. I wonder if we can get regional artifacts as well. Like, you know how we got one that is good for Natlan, one's good for quote-unquote Nodcry. Will we get one that's good for Monster or Hexenripe characters? So, i.e. Monstered ones. Who knows? Wait, we don't need to look at these, we just look at the auto-lock one, right? Okay, that's good. Okay. Does that mean we got enough now? He was level 50. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's level this bad boy up. Wasn't... Where's that crappy, poopy... We're doing it by level. Why is 20s not at the top? The locked ones. I've forgotten how this thing works. I thought it also shows the locked ones and you just gotta unlock him. Oh, there we go. Okay. What's this one, right? This one's so bad. Whew. Okay, I want it on crit rate. I know we shouldn't complain, but I want it on crit rate. I ain't gonna complain. I ain't gonna complain. Five rolls of crit damage, but okay. Oh, okay. I don't think I got enough crit rate though, but we'll see. Damn. Yeah, oh my gosh, only 55% crit rate. Oh my word. Yeah, we need some better pieces. That has 10% crit rate. That has the... Okay, we need a better... Okay, it's this one here, okay. We could sacrifice crit damage. Yeah, we can sacrifice crit damage. For some crit rate, sure. He doesn't need ER, his burst is so low. It's like 40, right? Let me manually do the 4-star ones. I don't think I've got any... Okay, let me... You know what? Without even look... I'll look at these later, the XR ones. I gotta keep an eye out on the thing ones as well, the... instructors as well. I don't have many instructors. I'm just gonna lock them now, when I see them. I see 2 or 3 of them. These ones here. Let me just lock them. I'll have a look at them later. Bruh, can you give me crit rate? Why is it so hard to get crit rate? I don't... I think no, I can do 4 stars now, I think. This should be fine. We locked all the instructors, I think. Oh my God. Why? Why is it so hard to get crit rate? Okay. I see you, game. I see what you're trying to say. You're trying to tell me I should keep on strong boxing until it's a flower one, right? Yeah. Yeah, we ain't getting that flower. Okay, I'm just re-roll, not re-roll, sorry, roll that one. If I get some rolls in crit rate, is better than nothing. Level 50. Okay, let's burn this one. This one's dog. I swear I'm allergic to crit rate today. Yeah. Frick's sake, yeah. Oh my god. Alright, that's as close as we can get to for now. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna make do with that. Sure. Yeah. We can give him this eventually, I guess. Whatever. I'm fine with leveling up the artifacts because it's for the BP, so I got Prima Gems and stuff. Okay. Why is it only these 3? Oh, is it? You don't have to do it for Mona, Venti, and Sucrose? I mean, Mona, Venti, and Klee? These are fine? Except quests. However, I don't care. I just want to do just his story and be done with. Go to the Mondstadt library. We were in the Mondstadt library. This is why I thought. Yeah, I think what we did was we started the witch homework and not the story. I'm looking at the time now as well. Maybe I can't do start or play Final Fantasy 14. I'm conscious of time. I don't know how many hours I can put in.
Library, huh? Talk about a trip down memory lane.
It's been a while. Feels like we were here just yesterday.
So we're supposed to find the seeds of the story, right? What do you think that means?
Well, we're in a library, so it's gotta be books, right? But seriously, there's so many here. How are we supposed to know which ones we need?
Making a racket in a library? You should know better than that.
Lisa! Oh, sorry about that.
Now, who do we have here? Ah, my golden-haired cutie. And my little horn cutie, too.
Sorry, Miss Lisa. I know you taught me to be quiet in the library, but Paimon was just trying to help. Please don't be too hard on her.
Well, it has been far too long since we saw each other. So I suppose I can let it slide just this once.
So Lisa's been mentoring you? When did that happen?
Back when he first arrived here. Poor Jean wasn't sure what to do with him, so I stepped in to lend a hand. I figured, if I can handle a boy raised by wolves, then teaching one who's part dragon should be a walk in the park.
Yes, she's referring to Razor.
Nice! Sounds like Durin was welcomed with open arms.
Why, of course. Now, let's save the reminiscing for another time.
It's kind of hard to explain. Maybe you could take a look at this.
Oh?
Oh no, it's probably connected. It's the book.
Ah, I see. These so-called seeds of the story must be the books that inspired its creation. That's just how it is with stories. They grow out of the tales that came before them. And that mage, I can almost picture her here, hundreds of years ago, scribbling away at one of these very desks.
But we don't know anything about this story. How are we supposed to figure out which books inspired it?
As it happens, just before I found you here, I was looking into something rather peculiar. One of the knights reported seeing some books that weren't listed anywhere in our catalog. Stranger still, just as he went to reach out for them, the books vanished into thin air. And then, a while later, while he was browsing through other shelves, there they were again.
Seriously?
That particular knight knows this library inside and out. I'd be very surprised if he was seeing things. Something tells me these might just be the magical books you're after.
It's very possible.
According to the report, there are 3 of these books in total. I'll be relying on you to track them down, cuties.
Oh, wait! Did Klee write this one? Should this even be here? We better show it to Lisa. Kinda looks like a poetry collection. But why is part of the title missing? Let's see what Lisa makes of it. Second strongest spell in existence. Do not show Klee.
Don't show Klee because she's gotta use it, right?
There's actually a book like that right here in the
That's funny.
library? Huh. There's definitely something fishy about this one. Let's hang on to this one for now. Could be one of the ones we're looking for. It's one of M's after all. An experiment log. Looks like part of the title's been erased. There's something seriously suspicious about this book.
Let me just talk to Lisa and see what she says.
Well, did you manage to find them?
No idea.
Huh. This book definitely doesn't belong here.
Yeah, we could tell just from reading the title.
Rubedo was the one who brought it in. He suggested I place it on the restricted list and keep it sealed away.
Why?
He said it's full of forbidden alchemical formulas, some of which could even result in the creation of dangerous monsters. Apparently, the danger it posed was so great, he didn't even feel like it was safe to carry around or keep it in his workshop.
Really? Definitely sounds like it shouldn't be here then.
Still, if that mage read this book too, it must have been written a lot earlier than I'd imagined. Well, did you manage to find them? Well, this book has quite an obvious connection with that mage, considering she was the one who wrote it. But as one of the library's classics, its presence here is hardly unusual. It really is a must-read, so if you haven't read it yet, that's your homework, cutie. Well? Yes, this is a restricted book, all right. It certainly isn't supposed to be here.
Huh. But it looks like a regular poetry collection. How did it end up being classified as a restricted book?
The issue lies with one of the poems inside. You've heard of the great battle that took place on Dragonspine, yes? 500 years ago, during the cataclysm in Conria, an evil dragon descended upon Mondstadt. A fierce battle with Dvalin ensued. But in the
Durin.
end, the evil dragon fell, and Dragonspine became its resting place.
We're talking about Durin. The Durin of Dragonspine.
Well, the poem in question turns the whole battle into a dance, with the evil dragon recast as an innocent child who came here in search of friends. But given all the suffering experienced at the claws of that dragon, how could the people of Mondstadt accept such a retelling? Bards are often accused of inventing history or distorting the truth in their ballads. But this one hit a bit too close to home. And since the knights back then were unable to track down the author, they decided to ban the entire collection, blot out the title, and seal it away.
Ah, so that's why it's titleless.
So the version in the poem, it was all a lie?
I'm afraid that question is something only the dragon himself could answer. Well, did you manage to find them? Truly extraordinary, and certainly not the kind of thing that should be just lying around. In fact, Miss Alice gave strict instructions about it.
So, it's some kind of book of spells? Paimon's guessing magic this powerful should be kept a secret.
It's true. This book does contain one of Miss Alice's spells. But honestly, virtually no one could actually pull it off, even if they tried. The only reason it's even meant to be in the restricted section is because we can't let Klee get her hands on it. After Klee was born, Miss Alice advised us to seal it away. She even added that little subtitle herself.
So, it's to keep it away from Klee, huh? Does that mean she could use it to cause even more mayhem than she already does with Jumpy Dumpty?
No, that's not it. As Miss Alice herself put it, letting Klee see it too early would spoil the surprise.
Okay.
Well, would you look at that? Seems like these are the little troublemakers you're after. And all three just so happen to be forbidden texts. What kind of story requires reference material like that, I wonder?
Forbidden texts? You know, the first time you mentioned that the library had a restricted section, Paimon thought you were just trying to scare us. Are you saying it actually exists?
Not really.
There is also the Stairs of Death
your little
in
nosy
the library.
Is it, cutie?
Sorry.
Where if you plunge attack on the stairs, you die.
Seeing as it was Miss Alice who asked you to look for these books, I won't question the matter. But they'll need to be sealed away again once you're done, so don't forget to return them.
Don't worry, Miss Lisa. I won't forget.
Well then, that's all from me. After all that hard work, I think I've earned myself a nice cup of tea.
I'm surprised they haven't patched it out yet, the Stairs of Death.
What's next?
Maybe they have patched it out, I don't know. Ooh.
Wait, look!
It's reacting to it. Open. Yeah, so this stair here is the Stair of Death, where if you plunge attack it, sometimes you take damage. And you die. There, see? Took damage. It's a bit RNG-ish. Oh, did I run out of energy? Or, no. I know if you do it near the plant, you also can do it. No. Huh. Yeah, I can't always reliably do it. But we did it with Nefer. Nefer took some damage. I've never done it on the other side. I know it exists on this side. There we go. So we took damage. Deadly stairs. Let's try this side. Oh. I've never done it on this side before. It's hard to do it now. I used to do it a bit more consistently than I'm doing now. I've only done it twice. Oh shit, that was a lot of damage there. One more time and she's gonna die, I think. Just to get it right. Yeah, I don't know exactly where the hitbox is, but it's, yeah. Oh, it's rough. Nice. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we would have done it by now, but I've just forgotten how to do it. Or where it is, exactly. No. I know sometimes when you just go over it, where the plant is, it works as well, but maybe not today. Or maybe my angle, or not hitting it exactly. There we go. Death by the stairs. Sorry, Farina. I don't know if it's how much damage you take, if it's percentage wise or a arbitrary amount. There we go. Act 1 birth. Okay.
Long ago, an evil dragon descended upon the human world, bringing terrible calamity in its wake. Bravely did the people resist, until at last, the dragon lay slain. Later, a witch with a love for stories came upon the tale of the evil dragon, and for reasons she could not explain, felt a pang of sorrow on its behalf. For she knew, despite its body being born of wicked alchemy, all along, the dragon's soul was that of an innocent child. Right up to the moment of its death, it had no choice in becoming a vessel of calamity, nor could it fathom the cruel fate that lay before it. Though the witch had a love of stories, she was not pleased with how this one ended. No, that won't do, she thought. I'll write you a better ending instead. And so she set off to
Yeah,
do
we're gonna
just
call it after
that.
this. The story. This is during story day 1 or 5.
With it, she wove a dragon's egg, resolving to rear a dragon child of her own. Yet long in thought she lingered, wondering what kind of world her little dragon ought to behold upon waking. At last, she made her mind up, adorning the cradle with a wisp of woodland air. Then, she quietly waited for the egg to hatch.
Whoa! We're actually inside the story!
This must be Aunt Alice's magic.
This was the opening we heard, right? Sounds like the story is about Durin.
Yeah!
A story about me?
Why don't we just see where the story takes us? All we know is the beginning at this point.
Okay.
And now a golden-haired traveler, a silvery sprite, and a dragon-born youth step onto the stage. What new chapter will their arrival bring?
Whoa! That came out of nowhere! Was that the same voice we heard just now? Yeah. But why does it sound so familiar?
I've missed this. It's just like the stories my mother used to tell me.
You mean... Em? She used to tell you stories?
Yeah, she loved it. Back when she was still alive. Sorry, we should focus on what we're here to do. So, now that we're in the story, what's next?
The dragon youth wondered aloud. Yet all he could do was wait for the story to unfold. Of course, there's something to be said for helping it along. Perhaps a little exploration could prove fruitful.
Oh! Is that a hint?
Let's follow her suggestion for now.
Yeah, I agree.
This place looks cool. It's nice. Yeah, so I was thinking of I think I might play Final Fantasy XIV later today, but I don't think I'll do it right after this session. I might just, like, you know, after dinner or whatever, I might go hop on and do it on the other channel without the mic. Let's just hope that the internet is okay. I probably should have spoken to the Dotoko actually.
Dragon egg, right? Looks like it's gonna hatch any moment now. So we've got a dragon egg about to hatch, a witch who loves stories, and that evil
Probably should have spoken
dragon
to
we
M.
heard about at the beginning.
This is my story, isn't it?
Sure, looks like it.
So, how are we supposed to help the story along? It feels like all we can do right now is wait.
Apparently, it hadn't dawned on the group to look for a way to help the egg hatch faster.
Incubate it.
Oh, right. We're at the point in the story where we're waiting for the baby dragon to hatch. So that has to happen before the story can continue.
And how do we do that? Let me guess, we gotta wait till tomorrow.
With the flames at his command, perhaps the dragon youth might be able to provide the egg with sufficient warmth.
What? You want us to roast the dragon egg?
The silvery sprite's surprise betrayed her lack of reading. For in countless tales, it is told that only by fire's embrace will a dragon's egg hatch swiftly.
Huh, you kinda have a point there.
Wanna give it a try, Durin?
Okay, I'll see what I can do.
After Durin releases his elemental skill binary form, convergence and division, both his elemental skill and normal attack will be converted into special forms. Casting a special elemental skill, transmutation confirmation of purity, will turn his next elemental burst into principle of purity as the light shifts, manifesting his power in the form of dragon white flames. Casting the special normal attack transmutation, denial of darkness, will turn his next elemental burst into principle of darkness as the star smolder, manifesting his powers in the form of the dragon of dark decay. No idea what that means.
Clearly, both the golden-haired traveler and the dragon youth were eagerly awaiting the little dragon's birth, though perhaps their longing burned a little too brightly. Still, such fiery anticipation might itself become a blessing.
I have no idea what I'm doing. I was pressing buttons.
Under the witch's expectant gaze, the
Got a little
little
Durin.
dragon broke free from its shell. No living being has ever decided the moment of its birth. You were no exception, my child. I brought you into being because I willed it so. Just like the witch who created that evil dragon. But I promise you this. Your birth was wanted. You are loved, and you will have a different fate than the dragon that came before you.
You've never told me those things before, but for some reason, I always knew. Thank you for bringing me into this world.
The waiting witch did not feel lonely, for she had 3 visitors by her side. Together, they beheld the hatchling's first breath of life. Holding her dragon child close, the witch promised him a life unlike that of the evil dragon. And so, nestled in his mother's warm embrace, did the little dragon's story begin.
This does not feel like 20 minutes to me, it feels so long. It feels like 40 minutes so far.
Isn't this Mondstadt? Looks like we're back in the real world. Looks like there's more written on the page now and less ink left than before. So, does that mean we've completed this chapter?
So it is Durin's story after all, or at least a window into his past.
Yeah, but why does M seem to think that the story isn't finished yet? Durin broke free from the curse, came into this world with a new body, and even made a bunch of new friends. That already sounds like a happy ending to Paimon.
Maybe there's some clues in the following chapters.
True. Everything's always so mysterious with these mages. Guess all we can do is wait for more clues.
Huh.
Oh, Alice.
Is this thing on? All right, that should do it.
Hey, that's Alice's voice.
Hello there, children. If you're hearing this, you've stumbled upon the little recording I left for you. I thought you could use a few hints about how the book works. By now, I'm guessing you've already begun to leave your mark on the story. You should know, however, that the book needs time to absorb the ink. so the next chapter's clues won't show up right away.
Wait, so even magic ink needs time to dry?
The good news is, you can return to any chapter you've already completed and continue to explore the mystical, magical storybook world you helped create.
Okay, so you know that point where I had to pick between the forest or whatever else was. I chose the forest. You could go back and pick the other one to see the setting and theme and so on. Okay.
Have fun.
I probably won't do it though.
Toodles.
Oh man, Paimon was so ready to knock this out in one go.
Same here.
Maybe it's for the best. Sooner or later, we'll end up being whisked off to another world again, and if that happens, who knows when we'll be able to come back.
Hey, Desta.
So it might be good to take a break while we can.
A break.
Guess now is a good time as any.
Yeah, Paimon has a sudden craving for the good hunter's sticky honey roast, and we happen to be in Mondstadt.
Have you started doing this Durin story quest thing? What day are you on right now?
So let's meet up here later. I need to find Miss Lisa to return those books anyway.
I should do day 1 on all my other accounts as well. Today. Okay, so that's day 1 done now. Okay, we gotta wait till next time. Wait, what's this? The next chapter unlocks in 16 hours. Why 16 hours? That's so random.